Hello everyone, this is TechBizmo, and welcome back to another video. In this video, everybody, I'm going to be having a look at Grub Customizer. So yeah guys, anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So anyway guys, I have Grub Customizer currently opened in a window right now. Now basically, if you guys do not know what Grub Customizer is, it is basically, basically just to sum it all up, it is the name of the program. You get to customize Grub. And what I like about Grub Customizer is that it has a very user-friendly interface. It is very nice, and just in general, it looks like a very nice program for Linux. If you want to go ahead and customize some of the things in Grub, like for instance the backgrounds. And the boot order and stuff like that, or as you can see which tab I'm on right now, you can edit the names of the things you are booting up to. So anyway guys, let's go ahead and get started with this. So as you can see, I am in Grub Customizer. Not sure why I'm losing my breath, but I guess it's because I've been running around a lot lately, and I'm finally sitting down. But anyways, yeah, you can see I have Grub Customizer currently opened, and the tab I am on is the tabs that the options that we have are, well, the tabs, I guess I could say, are list configuration, general settings, appearance settings, and up here you have file, edit, view, and help, and right here you have another bar. You have save, remove, not sure what that is, not sure what that is. And just a bunch of other options. You got revert. Yeah, I'll have to probably take a look at that a little bit later. But anyways, in list configuration, don't know why I said it like that, but in list configuration, this is where you have the eligibility of editing the name of your operating system. Well, not the actual operating system, just the OS in Grub. So yeah, as you can see here, when I boot up, well, as you can see here, it's named Linux Mint Cinnamon 64 18.3 Cinnamon 64-bit. Now that is what it shows up at boot. And there's always this little folder. You just click down and you can do some other options. Right here I can just click on that and I can edit the name to whatever I want. So I could do TechBizmo's OS. I could do something like that, and now when it boots up, that will be an option. It'll be TechBizmo's OS, and it'll just boot up to the same exact thing as what it would say with this. Which yeah, I'm actually going to leave it as Linux Mint 18.3 Cinnamon 64-bit. But yeah, there's just a quick little example. You can edit that. You can edit the other options, which I don't know why you'd really want to. You can just kind of tweak around, just rename all the things that you want to rename. And then, once you rename, you can just do save, and then just wait for that to save, and then, you can go ahead and edit some other things. So, in this tab right here called General Settings, you have stuff like you're able to edit the boot order. So, say I wanted to boot up to Windows 10 at first boot. Like, say you're dual booting Windows 10 and Linux Mint. Say I wanted it to boot up to Windows 10 by default. I could go ahead and do, previously booted entry, which will do what you previously booted up, which is very cool. I really like that option. So automatically it'll boot up to what your last booted operating system was, and predefined, you can go ahead and select, Linux Mint, or say I had Windows 7 or Windows 10, Ubuntu 17.10, or 18.04, I guess I could say, since that's now out. I could go ahead and click on that and have that as the first entry. But I'm going to go ahead and set that as Linux Mint 18.3 Cinnamon 64-bit, since that is my only operating system. Now, I'm not really going to take a big look at these. You can go ahead and just research these a little bit. I haven't done a lot of research on these ones, and they're not extremely interesting for one of these videos, but maybe that'll be for future videos. And I don't want to accidentally mess something up, because I don't know exactly how those parts of this application work. So we're going to go ahead and save that configuration. why do I keep saying configuration? Configuration. Now let's go ahead and go over to the appearance tab. Now this is where things get extremely exciting. This is where you know you can edit the background, edit the font, edit other stuff. This is all the appearance settings. So I could change the font to let's see if we can find Deja Vu Sans extra light. Yep, we have that. That's one of my favorite fonts right there. So I could go ahead and set that as my font. But we're not going to do that. I like the default font. Now, this is really where I think Grub Customizer gets interesting. I have this folder right here. Now, this has a couple of just images that I downloaded. We have just a random Linux Mint wallpaper, which I actually currently have right now, as you can see. We have the TechBizmo, channel art, Linux, and more Linux. We have another just, fan-made, I guess I could say, Linux Mint wallpaper. Or I don't know if that was in, an older version of Linux Mint or something. Because, I don't even think they say from freedom came elegance anymore. But, yeah, right here what I can do is I can do a background image. And then what I can do is I can go, I guess I can drag that there. Okay, there we go. Yep, I just drag it there. And now I have the option to go ahead and change the wallpaper. So say I wanted it to be this image. Now this will show up at boot. As you can see, this is what it looks like. So the highlighted font, we're going to change the color to green. Let's try cyan. Light blue. Oh no, I kind of like the yellow, so we're going to set that back to yellow. And normal font, we'll put that as white, just like that. As you can see, that looks pretty nice. I like that. And the highlighted background, we can change it to that, or transparent, which is the default. We can change it to brown. I actually kind of like having a background. Let's do that. I like that. Actually, let's do, that right there. And then the font, we're actually going to change that. We'll do, let's not do that, that much of light font. We'll do Deja Vu Sans, where's just regular Deja Vu Sans? There's Deja Vu Sans Bold. I think I'm going to look for another font anyway. Let's do Comic Sans. Do we have Comic Sans? Nope. Wait, Ubuntu. Do we have Ubuntu? Yep, we do have Ubuntu. So Ubuntu regular. Select. Yep, you can see that is what is going to look like at startup. I actually don't really like that. So Ubuntu Lite. Nah. Let's just let's go ahead and do. What else do we have? What other options? Okay, so let's just scroll through the menus. Sans regular. Nah. Yeah, let's just leave it as default. I kind of like the default font. And then we can go ahead and save that. And, save the configuration. And now this is what it'll look like on boot. So as you can see right there, it says Linux Mint 18.3 Cinnamon 64-bit. This is where I can go ahead and change the name to, as you guys saw, TechBizmo's OS. I could just put that, and there you go. There you have it right there. But as I said, we're just going to set that. Let's do Linux Mint 18.3, just like that. You can see we have that. Very simple to use, very easy to customize your Grub bootloader. I really do love this application. Now, this is a very new application to me. I have not been using this application at all. This is actually, I think, my second time using it. Still pretty cool. It's also pretty easy to use for, new users. And as you can see, I just changed it to my channel art background. That looks pretty fantastic. You can change it to that. Whoa, I'm going to leave it to that. How do you guys like that? What do you guys think? How's that look? Ooh, we can look in advanced settings. I'm not going to go too into detail with that. So yeah, there is a Grub Customizer for you guys. yeah, this is a free application for Linux. Well, free software for Linux, I should say. Or else, sad error 256 will get mad at me. Yeah, guys, I guess that is it. I guess that's all I have to show you guys in this video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me guys know what you guys think about Grub Customizer in the comments below. Well, anyway, guys, it has come towards the end of this video now. Thank you guys very much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.